Hello, welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about we are being lied to by the US economy. And I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers named Brian, and shout out to him. And I agree. The feds are lying to us about the economy, saying that, oh, on paper, everything looks good. So that means the economy is growing, everything is fine. But the reality of it is not. And I think they're hiding something that we don't want to talk about, or they don't want to get the news out there. So, in a sense, it's just, this is why I kind of believe where I understand with data, it makes point, make data decisions. But then again, I really don't. So I'm more in the middle. I think there's a time and place for things. But this, I just don't see what the Fed's talking about, what we're seeing, experiencing when grocery prices going higher, gas prices going higher, everything is just going up more expensive, and inflation is still high. Even though it's close to 2%, you would think that things will come down, but they're not coming down. And then the other part is what they're hiding too is, okay, really, these big businesses are just inflating the prices up, so we just need to pay more so they can profit more. And you know what? And I come to understand, they're not looking out for us. They're definitely looking out for the big guys to have money because they keep the economy going. And this is why I strive to be the 1%. Because at the end of the day, it sucks not being the 1%. If you agree with me or not, and if you agree, subscribe and hit the like button. Let's get to the video.
So listen, I want you to know that we are being lied to about the US economy. And I want to be clear from the start. So in this video, I'm not going to give you advice. I'm not going to give you suggestions. The purpose of this video is to inform you of the nonsense and the games that are being played. I just want you to be aware of the situation. So this video is going to set the foundation for my future videos that explains why the politicians, why the central bankers are doing what they're doing. And that's going to help you to position yourself to benefit from the situation, or at least not fall behind. Right. Okay, so here's the situation. The Federal Reserve says, word for word, that the US economy is strong, that the labor market is solid, and inflation is on its path to 2%. So I don't want to put words in the Federal Reserve's mouth, so I'm going to take you straight to the source, video clips from the NABE event that occurred just 2 days ago. So this first clip that I want to show you is 31 seconds long.
Strong, doing fine, and well, he must be high or something. I don't know what's going on. I mean, to sit here to say the Fed is high on something, or he's went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, is a understatement. Woo-wee. Help us all.
I do have some brief comments on the economy and monetary policy, and then I look forward to our discussion. Our economy is strong overall and has made significant progress over the past 2 years toward achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices.
Yeah, right.
Labor market conditions are solid, having cooled from their previously overheated state. Inflation has eased, and my FOMC colleagues and I have greater confidence that it is on a sustainable path back to 2%.
Okay, so that is a summary of the situation. You saw it for yourself. Now, I have to show you this video clip. This one really got me. So you know how the government releases data and then they revise it, right? So they just revised the consumer data. According to them, I kid you not, so you're going to see it. Their revised data shows that Americans have been making more money than they previously thought, and that they've been able to save more money than they originally thought.
Oh my goodness. Where are they coming up with this information? How? Oh my goodness. No way. This is just insane. Where are they getting this from? Man, someone's paying him off or something. I don't know where he's getting this information from. I don't know how we're making more money, saving more. Hey, maybe, and they say with this inflation, you should save more. I mean, godly, unbelievable. I just don't know where they just come up with this stuff. And then they try to put it on the website to make it real. Help us all. And this is why people don't trust the government. Because of stuff like this. Tell us the truth. Rip the Band-Aid off. Stop trying to protect the people that are paying you to live your lifestyle, Jerome Powell. Okay.
The government revised income levels higher and savings amounts higher. So please take a look.
It has looked as though consumers were spending more than their income. We see disposable personal income now being estimated up. And so that's no longer the case. Again, removing what we've been thinking of as a possible downside risk that the level of consumer spending might be unsustainable. So we look at that, and again, it looks, these were very large, healthy upward revisions to income. And
so we had income was revised upward, spending was revised upward, but income was revised upward so much more so than spending that the savings rate came up.
That's right.
Even with greater spending.
Yeah, the savings rate too. So we think savings are now, there are more savings on.
We think that savings are going up. Come on now. I ain't no dummy. Even Ray Charles can figure this out. Jesus Christ. Just sit here and lie. Look at that. Look at his body language. It tells you that he is lying. Look at it. Hands like this, head to the side. Come on, man. And then look at this lady right here. Just look at him like through his chest. Just the lies of these governors and what they'll tell you just to protect themselves is unbelievable.
On people's balance sheet, and the savings rate is higher. So that speaks of more kind of background that suggests that spending can continue at a healthy level.
Okay, so you just saw that for yourself. So if you didn't get the memo, we are all richer than we thought because they revised the income and savings data higher. So I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. I'm not that creative. Now, I have to show you this one. So you know how recently the government revised the GDP data? So they said that Q2 of 2024 was better than thought. They revised it upwards. So that means that the economy was stronger than they originally believed. So in this video clip, the interviewer asks if this revision gives a stronger sense of security that we're going to avoid a recession. And Powell says, ultimately, yes.
GDP also was revised upward somewhat. And so when there's strength in the economy like that, does that give you some sort of sense or more of a sense of security when you're seeing a cooling labor market that maybe the worst outcomes won't happen if GDP is still that strong?
So the answer is ultimately yes.
Now, I want to show you this one. This one's very important.
Unbelievable. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Comment down below. What can you say? What can you say? I would like to hear your opinion on this.
The Federal Reserve will continue to cut interest rates. So you're going to see interest rates continue to decline. But Powell says that they're going to cut rates more slowly, that they're in no rush. They're not in a hurry to cut rates. He says that they're going to rely on the data, and based on the data, they can cut more slowly or more quickly, whatever is necessary.
But the sense of the committee, this is not a committee that feels like it's in a hurry to cut rates quickly. It's a committee that wants to be guided. Ultimately, we will be guided by the incoming data. And if the economy slows more than we expect, then we can cut faster. If it slows less than we expect, we can cut slower. And that's really what's going to decide it. But I think from a base case standpoint, we're looking at it as a process that will play out over some time, not something that we need to go fast on. It's more, it'll depend on the data, the speed at which we actually go.
So in a sense, you just don't know. Okay. Yeah, that sounds very intelligent to make it fool everyone, saying, oh, we're going to do this according to the data. And if inflation rise back up, we will increase our interest rates. But if it keeps going down or keeps going, we'll continue to lower interest rate. I mean, just don't know. I mean, hey, it makes sense. I guess no one can really predict the economy, how it's going to go, and not even the Fed. And this really shows me, and hopefully everyone gets it, that the Fed doesn't know what he's talking about. And I'm just going to end the video right here. At the end of the day, I know if you want to watch the rest of Brian, I'm going to put the link down below. But hey, it's okay. You got to save more and just do the best you can. If you want to watch my next video where I react to this financial advisor to see if I agree with his advice or not, watch my next video up here.